I just want to check something. You're busy people, is that right? Yeah, you don't have a lot of time, do you? Busy folk, you get in early, you leave late, you've got a stack of things to do, haven't you? You don't have time to have your employees, your team members, laying on a therapist's couch with dribble dripping off their chin as you go into some archaeological dig into their childhood. You don't have time for that. It's got to be fast, hasn't it? And Continue and Begin is just that. Continue and Begin, fast coaching. So it's really successful and been well proven over 20-something years now because of its speed and application, just a few minutes. There's one retailer I worked with years ago, they've got a 4-minute rule. That's the deal. Continue and Begin fast coaching should never, ever last longer than 4 minutes. And at the end of the 4 minutes, the employee leaves that experience identifying a whole pile of things that they want to continue to do really well, a couple of things they might want to begin to do differently. But it's fast! So that's the primary reason why it's successful. The second reason, as already been related to this morning, is it helps people to feel good. You know, too many times in too many organisations, I can see around the room, there's some folk nearly as ancient as me. In too many organisations, I see and hear people being beaten up about what they've got to start doing differently from now on. And somehow, along the way, we seem to have forgotten all the good things that have been achieved leading up to that point. All the good things that have been done, apart from a couple of things we might want to do differently and perhaps even better. So what Continue and Begin does, it helps people identify, acknowledge and celebrate those things that they're already doing well so that they can continue to do those things well. And then when the ego's strong, when people feel good, they've got good self-image, good self-worth, good self-esteem, when they're feeling powerful, then when they're full of resource, now's the time to start talking about doing a few things differently and perhaps even better. But why don't we celebrate first, make them feel good, and then change, rather than giving them shoe pie, a little bit of slipper, and telling them what they've got to start doing differently. You've been doing that for a long time. Continue and Begin is different because it helps people feel good, and when people are confident, they're much more likely to take on opportunities to grow and develop.